take that chance. Don't think twice, it's a bad romance. Liquor on your shirt, just to kill the hurt. I'm not nice, but would you do that dance? I don't wanna think about the things we'll do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, would you make that move? It's a bad idea, we should think this through. Since we're standing here right now, boy, light me up a cigarette. If just one taste is all we get, then put my song on the cassette. Let's do a round Russian roulette.
You came in like a bandit, ooh, taking all of my time away, stolen from the heavens. Now I'm walking the line, I read into all of the games you play. Tell me what I wanna hear. I can't hold on to the fear no more. So every second, baby, that you're near, I'm sinking deeper. So tell me, 'cause I got to know. So fly, can't buy, I'll buy.
You can tell by the shoes and down south blues. A smooth cat like me got nothing to lose, 'cause I'm an outlaw. Hey, listen, this town ain't big enough for the two of us, honey. Come on. Now, if they want that heat, just come through and eat. I got a hot and ready place to knock you off your feet, just like a southpaw. But you cut me off guard with the way you stick and move. I saw you walking in and started straight rock the room with that activity. You got a bright future behind you, baby, I see. Lord have mercy. And then I walked up to you all clean and smooth. I said, will you be my symphony? Beverly, Beverly, Beverly. Oh, Beverly, Beverly. You got that something I wanna try. Oh, Beverly, Beverly, Beverly. Oh, Beverly, Beverly. I'm head over heels and I can't lie. She had a switch in her walk, and the way she talked is like fresh smooth pavement running down the block. She straight shook me. Girl, you smoother than the waves on Redondo Beach, baby. I don't know what to tell you. She said you got good game, but I ain't that easy. Boy, you gotta pay the price. Stop trying to tease me, just book me. Here's my card, baby.
Fragile, but perfect inside. Give me that West Coast love, so good I could die. I know it's something different about you, that's why I'm so afraid. Tripping in fields of poppies and you show me what it's like. Floating in a gym, we're drifting through a super bowl. There's so much to lose, just say you want it me too high, I might just never go. I know it's something different, but you, that's why I'm so afraid. Got a long list of debt I'm stuck in. See the quicksand and I jump right in. Pushing me down, down, down while I'm drowning. Exhaling all the pain so it don't sink in. All these other people talk about me like they know me. I ain't looking for a handout, just a hand that wants to hold me. But you use that against me, so I'll keep holding on. All these other people tryna act like they know. Do me a favor, don't do me any favors, then throw it all in my face. You're putting weight on my shoulders, it's hard enough getting older. Do me a favor, don't do me any favors, then hold it over my head. I'm paying off all the baggage, so I don't owe you a damn thing. Do me a favor, don't do me any favors. I don't know how to ask for some help. Don't want a burden, I'll do it all by myself. Cry to the sound, sound, sound of all the avoidance. Easier to ignore what's really hurting. All these other people talk about me like they know me. I ain't looking for a handout, just a hand that wants to hold me. But you use that against me, so I'll keep holding on. All these other people tryna act like they know. Do me a favor, don't do me any favors, then throw it all in my face. You're putting weight on my shoulders, it's hard enough getting older. Do me a favor, don't do me any favors, then hold it over my head. I'm paying off all the baggage, so I don't owe you a damn thing. Do me a favor, don't do me any favors, then throw it all in my face. You're putting weight on my shoulders, it's hard enough getting older. Do me a favor, don't do me any favors, then hold it over my head. I'm paying off all the baggage, so I don't owe you a damn thing. Do me a favor, don't do me any favors.
It's all in our hands, this life of time that's given to us all. It gathers round each night, each morn. We watch it pass and grow. It is all in our hands, it is all in our hands.
tired of waiting. It'd be wasted time to save this. Is it so wrong? I wanna walk away from all the changes. Need to switch up my thoughts now. Need to cut off my ties now. I've been living a lie, is there really a life? Don't try to save me. I'm done with patience. I'm running toward
Took a long time to know what I wanted, and now I do, and I will wait on you. It took a long time to know what I needed, and now it's clear whenever you are near. Forever holding out for you. It took a long time to find what I was looking for, and when it did, it all fit together. It took a long time to see what was in front of me, and I can't lie, no matter how I try. Forever holding out, forever holding out for you. Forever holding out, forever holding out, forever holding out for you.
We'll go to the park, laugh away the blues. People will stare, asking have they lost their minds. And when it gets dark, we'll play our favorite tune, heart and soul. Dance under the moon. When
slip on a disguise, detect like a spy, minutia magnify. From none to 1,000 times, adjust and refine, switching codes just to get by. Switching codes, you pay a high price. It takes a toll, 'cause when all the lights go out, I'm wide-eyed and wondering why. We get stuck with no way out, turn left when it's right. We're tired as hell, but stay up all night. Fuck around and then find out, and cry when we win. Nothing we do makes sense. Nothing we do makes sense. Nothing we do makes sense. If you can't be still, you feel like floating away. And if they need it now, you might burst into flames. So say what they wanna hear and pick a costume to wear and pull the mask from ear to ear. It's easier sometimes, and in the hours between dark and sunrise, I'm wide-eyed and wondering why. Get stuck with no other way out, turn left when it's right. We're tired as hell, but stay up all night. We fuck around and then find out, and cry when we win. Nothing we do makes sense. 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 Yeah, I'm getting caught up, just don't what to do, I'm getting caught up, just don't what to do, got his eye from the first sec, didn't hesitate to do a quick check. He told me, do you have a minute? I put them on a limb, I still want this experience. And now it passed by like nothing, a month and we're daily talking. Then it pulls up to the side, I can hear all the screaming from behind, like what the fuck you doing? Cautious, 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 cautious. Well, I'ma burn this place to ashes, 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 ashes. Cause, yeah, I'm getting caught up, just don't know what to do, I'm getting caught up, just don't know what to do, It's too bad, it's a shame, it's a shame. How did you realize when he was doing all the things I know? Now I'm gone and she's gone and you stayed all the same, except you got nothing in your hands, I know. Well, it's your fault, but I'm still thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. I'm still thinking about ya, thinking about ya, thinking
美味しい美味しい。
美味しい。美味しいから行きなさいって言われて、隣の。なんで教えてもらったの？ここは旅行者が多い。
She said she don't wanna leave, ain't even playing for keeps. Oh yeah. Can't nobody tell me what I can do. Got a plenty aces that life hands you. Feeling like my body understands you. Maybe we could take this all the way. Spend another day chilling, making layups. If you're feeling down, well there's a way up. All about that bread, I got my cake up. Maybe I just need another taste. Love the way you sway. Lately I've been feeling like my life is in a movie. I call it every night and every day. Cause I don't ever let the fame or money fool me. I gotta stay consistent in my ways. Oh yeah. Don't get in your head, ain't no sense. You know I'm not going nowhere. I say it again, if you want. You know I'm not going nowhere. And if you can't remember, I'll be there to tell you that I'll be patient, babe. Even if I wanted to, I can't ignore you, can't ignore you. Take your time, don't waste it. I'll be waiting for you, writing for you. You're all I need and you know it. So baby, don't be scared to show it. Take your time, don't waste it. I'll be waiting for you, waiting for you. You had a couple letters run away, and I know that you're ready for someone who can take it up. Let me take that pressure off your pay. I'll always be here at the end of the day. And if you can't remember, I'll be there to tell you that I'll be patient, babe. Even if I wanted to, I can't ignore you, can't ignore you. Take your time, don't waste it. I'll be waiting for you, writing for you. You're all I need and you know it.
star when a cold day's gone. I wish I could believe, trying hard when the night is long. I wish I could believe, wish I could believe, but I can't go back. Wishing star, living with the dawn. I wish I could believe we've come so far, but the day is so long. I wish I could believe, wish I could believe, but we can't go back.
김치. 이거는 구하네. 맞아.
맞아.
잠깐만, 이거 좀 봐주세요.
Jesus, could you show me your fire and your smoke? Or maybe like Moses, you could give a magic cloak. Just something to know you're there. What am I supposed to do when days turn into weeks and seasons of waiting, and I don't hear you speak like we did when we were becoming friends? Is it you? Or is it me? Did you get hurt when I doubted you last week? Maybe I'm numb, but I still believe.
It's the weekend, honestly there's no need to rush. Can you feel it? Gravity's taking over us. Something in the air got me feeling like I'm upside down on the ceiling now. Don't need reasons, slow it down girl, you think too much. Are you there or stargazing? It's not that complicated. I don't care, don't need labels. It is what it is, baby, call it what you. It is what it is, baby, call it what you.
まもなくインチョン空港第一旅客ターミナルに到着いたします。
There's something about the way that the sky turned red. You were turning off the lights on your sister's bed, wishing on the clouds on an evening stroll. There's something about a hurting that a heart can't hold. There's a small tattoo curling up your spine. Remember body asked me when I called you mine. You put your head on my heart and heard a bluebird sing. Threw a coin in the river and we watched it sink. And my heart stopped. I'm only waiting for your teardrops. I'm only waiting for the truth.
the sun, but by the way you get the silence.